As a promising young astrophysicist during the Stalinist purges of the Soviet Union, Nikolai Kozyrev was sent to the Russian Gulag in the Arctic, where he reportedly developed his unconventional ideas about time. 10 years later, he was released, returned to science, and achieved his most significant work. Kozyrev proposed a theory he called torsion field theory, which postulated that time is an active physical substance with measurable properties that can vary, including density and flow rate. He said that time interacts directly with consciousness, sending energy and information, and he believed that curved reflective forms could focus or reflect this temporal energy. This led to the construction of a physical device consisting of polished aluminum sheets arranged in a cylindrical, spiral, or parabolic curve, large enough to enclose a seated human subject so a person can sit inside the structure. The organic geometry was chosen to reflect the torsion fields of a person's light body. One or more subjects would sit inside these Kozyrev mirrors, isolated from external stimuli, and asked to simply observe their inner experience. The subjects reported altered states of consciousness. They experienced remote viewing, had visions of distant locations, made contact with other entities, and some shared telepathic experiences with each other, including the transmission of information. During the Kaznacheev experiments, conducted at the Institute of Clinical and Experimental Medicine in Siberia during the 1990s and 2000s, these experiments were conducted above the polar circle, where the plasma of aurora events seemed to directly interact with the mirror installation. The researchers specifically argued that proximity to the auroral oval, where aurora activity is concentrated, was experimentally significant because the plasma activity provided conditions that enhanced the effects they were observing. During high auroral activity periods, subjects in the Kozyrev mirrors experienced more clarity and specificity in their visions and psychic connections. The researchers proposed that the plasma being continuously fed into our environment by solar wind is a state of matter that carries structured information into our world and into our consciousness, and the Kozyrev mirrors act as a sort of amplifier for this information. The mirror reflects not just light, but future light, something Kozyrev discovered when he pointed his telescope ahead of Andromeda's visible position, where he received a signal that was traveling faster than light. Ulrike Grenoger is an Austrian researcher and science journalist who works in the area of consciousness, anomalous physics, and parapsychology. In 2005, Grenoger met with researchers of the Kozyrev mirrors to help humanity access this network of intelligent intercommunication. She proposes that there are multiple dimensions of conscious reality and warns that the global gravitational wave antenna network could be used for mass consciousness manipulation. Her solution is aligning with higher dimensional thought forms and language. And she points to the discourse on the 8th and 9th, found in the Nag Hammadi library, as an ancient description of multidimensional travel with the human light body. Grenoger has also built a Kozyrev mirror in an underground location in Switzerland, and with the help of the Solari report, will be continuing research into this important phenomena. They are now seeking additional donors to help continue the project, and are inviting over a dozen patrons to join them in Switzerland for a meet and greet, and an opportunity to experience the underground Kozyrev mirror. Nikolai Kozyrev wrote that telepathy always depends on the density of time. When we can make time dense at will, we can make telepathy happen when we want it. Greg Reese reporting. The Reese Report is now fully funded by my Substack subscribers. Subscribe today and support my work at gregreese.substack.com.